Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Nova Succession and Awakening skill analysis from its video teaser. Okay, before I share about my analysis about this Nova Succession and Awakening skill, by the way, now Chris Poly channel have membership option. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful, and as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And we notice for some level there have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. Special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, or YouTube membership. Welcoming new membership, Mr. Lazy Leader as gold member. And also my current member, Lots, Zekru, Dubiadut, Lichem, Spartan Guild from NS Server, Jimmy Snake, Doki, Transester, Donut, Aganim Scepter as gold member, and also all my silver and bronze member. Thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. In my previous video, I already revealed Nova Succession and Nova Awakening costume. And as you see, this is GM note about Nova Succession and Nova Awakening. And at the end of this post, you can watch video teaser about Nova Succession and Awakening combat skill. And as you see on this line, Nova Succession and Awakening update will release at 6 January 2021. So if you watch my previous video about Nova Awakening schedule leak, this is really true. Nova Awakening will release at 6 January 2021. And in this video, I will talking about her skill for her Succession and her Awakening skill. Okay, if you watch my previous video about Global Lab update, at 24 December 2020, Pearl Abyss just released Nova Awakening picture with its silhouette. And in this picture, you will see silhouette for Nova Awakening and this monster in front her. Since this picture release, we just predict this monster is her Awakening skill pet. But this is completely wrong, because as you see for her Succession, Nova will gain new form of power by making pact with Axian. And this Axian actually named for this monster. And as you see on this video, actually, this is Axian. As you see for its horn, it's same like in this video. And Axian is gigantic ghastly undead creature with wings and horn that bring death to the land of the living. So actually this monster is undead, not cuck or something that we know before. And you can only summon this Axian using her Succession, not her Awakening. But we notice if you summon this Axian using this skill, Prime King of the Dead, you will sacrifice Nova HP while using this skill to summon this Axian. But when this Axian already summoned, when you command this summoned monster Axian to attack from sky, it will recover Nova HP and SP. And as you see on this video teaser, maybe this Axian skill like this when recover Nova HP and SP. And the second skill is Prime Rectangle Ice Throne. I think this is the second skill because when Nova using this second skill, this Axion appear in the center of her area of effect like described on this skill. And for the third skill, Prime Fianchetto, I think this is the skill when Nova throwing its Morning Star, and the skill will make some monster floating in the air, and when floating in the air, Axian will attack on the air, like described in this website. But sadly, we cannot see Axian attack on this video, because in this video, all monster already die. And the last skill is Prime Icy Prison. Actually, this skill is her ultimate skill for her Succession. Actually, if you play Nova, you will see this skill, Icy Prison. And this skill also her ultimate skill that will consume Black Spirit Rage for 100%. And I think in this video teaser, this is her skill. And as you see at the end of this skill, Nova animation attack is same like this. But in this video teaser, Nova use her Succession skill with 100% Black Spirit Rage. Okay, that's all for Nova Succession skill with my analysis from its video teaser. Okay, next we moving to her Awakening skill. And for Nova Awakening, Nova will have new weapon. Its name is Sting. And from its story lore, this weapon is come from Throne of Kulturan. Actually, this is from Odelita region. And no doubt, for her Awakening, looks like a hip elf at Odelita region. And when you play Nova Awakening, you will have new special resource to using her skill. It's named Starbreed, and you can get this Starbreed when Nova Awakening success hit her enemies during combat. And we notice when you full collect Starbreed from hitting enemies, Nova Awakening skill will got enhanced. and making her awakening skill unleash more faster and more powerful than normal. And actually this Nova awakening weapon, Sting, when you switch Nova weapon, Nova will summon its awakening weapon, Sting, from her arm and from her weapon. And as you see on this video, actually her right hand, she using some glove, that's why her hand have black color. And as you see when she summon her weapon, in this video really clear, actually her awakening weapon is her glove that can summon its Lapierre that name Sting. As you see when she summon its Lapierre, and this weapon Sting from her awakening, it's same like weapon that used for fencing. But this thing can transform to become Skite when you using her awakening skill and have large area of effect damage when using this skill. And if you watch my previous video about winter season preparation with new class Nova, actually I already share about her awakening weapon leak. Actually in this video, I show you her awakening weapon is Gauntlet Sword Skite. So her Gauntlet actually her glove and her sword is her Sting and Skite actually her reform for her sword. And mechanic for her awakening skill, Nova Awakening will have some stance. Its stance name is Vanguard that will give Nova Awakening incredible boost of speed. But be noticed to change her stance to become Vanguard, it will consume Star Breath that you can get this Star Breath by hitting any monster or using her skill. And when entering this Vanguard stance, all her Awakening skill also will enhance. So actually this Nova Awakening have faster gameplay than her Succession. In this website they also reveal 4 skill for her Awakening skill. Okay, first skill is Royal Fencing, Remise. And I think this is her skill, Remise, that attack monster with quick and accurate strike of Sting. And the second skill is Comet. Nova will point Sting forward and dash in the direction to strike the enemy, like in this video. So I think this skill is good for her movement approaching her enemies. And start using another skill for her combo, like in this video. And the third skill is Starfall. I think this skill animation is this, where Nova create countless blades of light and shoot them forward to deal astronomical damage. And the last skill is Starring. And in this skill animation, Nova will reform her Sting to become Skite and will swing its Skite around 3 times and then throwing it, like in this video. But in this clip, this is when Nova didn't use her Black Spirit Rage. And this Starring skill, actually her ultimate awakening skill that will consume Black Spirit Rage and make some animation like in this video. And when Nova using this Starring skill, all enemies around her throwing Skite will unable to move. So actually this is good skill to immobilize Nova target. Okay, that's all for skill for her awakening. Actually, I am very amazed for Per Abyss work for this Nova class. Even they already give some clue to us. All our guess is beyond our imagination. And at the end of this video, I will show you full video teaser for Nova Succession and Nova Awakening skill. Okay guys, that's all about Nova Succession and Awakening skill analysis from me. And just prepare her Succession and her Awakening that will release at 6 January 2021. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.